I can tell what my son did. I can tell you, it's so him.
Yeah,
it's so 17-year-old my son.
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
Exactly.
Was there rock pounding involved?
No, I refuse to pound that rock after this. I'll just say
You
that.
won't.
Pound it. I'm not.
Is he enjoying the Friday Night Lights, the football games?
Oh yes, he's very
social
much
milieu.
Oh yeah, he's loving everything about his senior year of high
good
school.
for him.
Yeah,
And he is, he's doing.
because it'll come crashing down.
Of course, well, we know that. We know that's going to happen. A lot of people have said to me, he is so great with people. He is has, what do you always call it, the social intercourse?
Yes,
That I'm so bad at.
you are.
All right. Like when I'm in a party, I'm so awkward and stuff like that.
You are.
Okay.
Can't imagine you at the theater the other night.
Oh, my God.
Making small talk with other folk, members of the media, the public.
But you're awkward with people you know.
I know.
So even those people you've known for years, you're awkward with.
Exactly. Well, my son's the exact opposite of that. So a mom commented to my wife the other day. She said, your son's going to have such tremendous success because he's so well-liked and because he's so good with people. And my wife just shook her head and said, I can't even imagine that.
These are the people who become leaders of industry.
Exactly.
Presidents.
Right. She's like he used to go to a school in elementary and middle school. Well, now he's at a different high school, but all the kids from the other schools still want him to go over there to their soccer games and all that. And he does. And they're just like,
Everybody wants to hang with him.
They all want to hang with him. And he just, and even when he defies me or does something, he does it with such style. Yeah. Like, I had my dry try this weekend.
Right.
Okay. Well, he does too. So, and it's at the gym. It's a triathlon, but it's indoors in dryness. Okay. There is a 3.1 mile run on the treadmill. So yesterday was a big, let's get you ready for that. It was like the last little practice for it. So we had a run where there was no breaks for 25 minutes, and you had to run at certain speeds. So my son went in before school. And when it was done yesterday, I said, how'd you do on your run? He goes, oh, man, I walked that.
But he said it with such panache.
But I said, that was your last chance to really get into the I said, Tom Brady, what do you think Bill Belichick would have said if Tom Brady said, oh, man, I don't feel it today. That's what my son says. He's like, I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't going to do it. And I said, what do you think Bill Belichick would have said? And he goes, let's face it, Dad, I'm not Tom Brady.
No, at least he knows.
He goes, who am I? He goes, I'm Allen Iverson. I said,
He's AI?
He said, I'm AI. He's like, practice. What's practice? He's like, I ain't going to practice.
When the lights come on, that's what
he goes, I'll show up when the lights come on.
Yeah.
I said, it's all about preparation. He goes, it's not about preparation. Nah. He goes, I'll be there. I just wanted to shake him, because all I am is about prep.
The lights go on,
when the
baby.
lights
That's
come
when
on,
I'm on.
that's when you falter.
That's right.
It's a fascinating study.
God, it's
It
so
really
true.
is. You are great at the prep part.
I'm the practice guy.
Yeah.
I practice.
What did Tiger Woods used to say back when he was winning golf tournaments? Johnny Rangefinder or whatever.
Yeah. What did he call it? Ricky Range or something like
Ranger
that.
Rick.
Ranger Rick.
Crushing the ball on the range.
Yeah, you want to be Ranger Rick out there. I'm Ranger Rick.
You're the eighth guy down the bench that behind Allen Iverson.
That's right.
Who just constantly practices because you're like, one day I'm going to get in the game.
Yeah.
And no, you never will.
I hope to be mentioned after they win the championships. Like, oh, this guy really, in practice, he played really well against Allen Iverson. That's right. That's my son.
He made me better.
It's like, I'm AI. What are we talking about here? Practice. And I said, but that was your last chance to really. He's like, I didn't care. He's like, I knew you'd be disappointed. I didn't care.
Yeah.
He literally said that to me. He's like, I knew. And he's like, I knew I was going to have to. He goes, I got to be honest with you. Well, he didn't say it that way. What did he say? He's like, I can't front.
I knew you'd be disappointed, and I'm fine with that.
Well, that's his thing. I mean, he's always had the swag.
Yes.
And he's still got the swag.
I said, you knew I'd be disappointed. You knew the coaches would be disappointed, but you still made the choice. Yeah, it is what it is. What's for dinner? Pound this rock.
I'd like to say he and I have that in common with you.
Yeah.
We both realize you're going to be disappointed, and we're fine with it.
Why try?
Okay
For a dry try.
Oh my God! I just wanted to just throttle him at that point. Anyway, I'll give you the dry try result. And I said, if you keep loafing like this, you're not going to beat your time that you did a year ago for the dry try. And he said, it is what it is. I don't care. I said, but you want to get better. He goes, I don't. That's his mindset.
When I hear his stories, I wish I was 17 sometimes.
Care.
I wish I could
I don't want your life.
I think he'll still have that attitude when he's 50. I don't think. I think that's just who he is.
Yeah.
He's not going to care to get better.
He can make a living doing it. I mean, there's people
Apparently.
on the phone there that
Apparently.
make living, people pleasing.
I guess that's what he's going to do. Anyway, I'll have that little fun story.
What,
I love it.
what do we win from the dry try? Just
A medal.
You get a medal
And a leaflet,
a leaflet.
a piece of paper with your name on it, a certificate.
Like a little certificate.
Yes,
Okay.
a certificate. A certificate of doing it.
Okay.
Okay, achievement.
Uh-huh.
And a medal if you place in the top 3. In your
Where do
age
those
group.
go?
Well, I have some in my car from last time around, and a water bottle. You get a water bottle too.
Other Diet Coke ring ring cans on the top of the
that's where
before
it
you
is.
set it down.
It sounds like a cult.
Well,
Here's your paper with your name on it and your medal. Now head on down to the armory
And salute.
and a water bottle. Get a water bottle too.
Cool.
I'll let you know my results. We'll see how it goes.
Well, here's the second incredible rescue story. First, we had the story of the missing hunter in Colorado who was almost saved by a Black Hawk helicopter. This one is almost, it's a little less outrageous, but it's, you talk about picking a wrong target. We take you to Florida, where a woman was getting a baby out of her vehicle outside a Chick-Fil-A restaurant in Fort Walton Beach when a Florida man decided to strike and carjack the woman in broad daylight, mind you, at a Chick-fil-A.
Oh no!
One of the most populated restaurants, regardless of time.
Yeah, you're going to have people.
You're going to
at-
have witnesses.
Yes,
You're
that's right.
going to have witnesses.
He should not be there.
No, bad choice.
Yeah.
The man, the would-be carjacker, grabbed the keys. I guess she was dealing with her child, and child seat, what have you. And she had her keys tucked in her waistband of her pants. So he grabbed the keys out of the waistband and opened the vehicle's door.
Trying to
got
trying to
inside.
steal the car, right?
Well, the mom, started calling for help. Michael Gordon, working at the Chick-fil-A. There's tons of people, and of course, most of them work outdoors nowadays.
Yeah.
Heard the woman shout for help and sprang into action. Michael got into a physical struggle with the suspect. They went to the ground. The poor Michael got punched a couple of times by the bad guy, but as the two tangled, here comes all the other employees and plenty of other customers, all trying to keep this guy, the bad guy, there. The department, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Department, said, major shout out to young Michael for his courage.
It's pretty heroic, and he looks like every Chick-fil-A employee I see every other day. When they're young and they're standing outside with an iPad in hand, clean cut, and he goes running over and jumps on the guy, and like you said, took a couple of shots to the face. But then the others come and detain him. It's it. They call 911. They got the guy.
Yeah, the suspect has been charged with carjacking with a weapon and battery. The operator of that particular Chick-fil-A said, Michael is amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Selflessly jumped in to intervene and help our guests.
And he said, I'm not a hero. And when the person who was being carjacked with her child in hand or in seats turned to him and said, you're a hero. Thank you so much. You know what 2 words he replied with?
My pleasure.
Of course.
Never saw him again. Off into the sunset he rode.
My pleasure. That's right. And by the way, if that had happened to me, if I had been carjacked at Chick-fil-A, I would still go in and get my order. I would go get
hell
my
yeah. You're not
my-
gonna waste
I'm
the
not gonna-
trip.
No,
It's
I'm
kind of a commotion out there. Is my bag ready?
Yeah. I'm still waiting on the app.
I'm gonna have to wait for the cops, so I'm gonna eat this on the curb.
I can't let it get cold.
There's some Polynesian out there. By the way, there's a woman who was going through the drive-thru that recorded this, and then after all was done, the guy had been
The perp was on the ground.
and there were people like sitting on him, and police were on their way. She rolled down her window to give him what for?
Get a baby in her hands! Thank you. Somebody got there. Get a baby in her hands! How dare you! How dare you scare her like that?
How dare you? She had a baby in her hand.
Trust me, lady. If I had seen you, I'd have gone over for you first.
Jeez. No kidding. Can somebody bang my head against the pavement again, please?
You know what? Take me to jail.
Jesus.
How dare you? She had a baby in her hand.
Karen, come lately.